What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's time for another do and don't video where we'll talk about what you should do and shouldn't do this week in GTA 5 Online. As always, we're looking for how to make the most money, the best investments, what to buy, what not to buy, the best discounts and values, and any cool, fun, or discontinued vehicles that are available during this week's update. With that said, let's get right into it. Gotta be honest, I've been having a good time this week, and that's probably because the first couple topics that we're going to talk about. So without further ado, do check out the new content added to GTA Online this week. The first big change was adding pizza delivery as a side hustle. All players are able to deliver pizzas for 3 Pizza This restaurants located in Los Santos. Just check your map for the location of the 3 pizza restaurants. If you're not seeing these restaurants on your map, that's because you might have them hidden. Open up your interaction menu, go to Preferences, Map Blip Options, Activities, then find Pizza This, and switch the option to Show. As for the deliveries themselves, you're allowed 5 deliveries per restaurant before a 48-minute cooldown. During the cooldown, the restaurant will be closed and the blip will be grayed out, but will open again after the 48 minutes. To start pizza delivery, interact with the white activity circle outside the restaurant. You'll spawn on a Pegassi Pizza Boy vehicle, and a pizza heat timer will begin. You'll be given 5 locations to deliver these pizzas, and each pizza delivered earns you $2,000 plus a tip ranging from $250 to $500 for each pie delivered while the pizza is hot. If you deliver them all in time, you'll receive a $10,000 hot and fresh bonus. Delivering 5 hot pizzas before the timer runs out also unlocks the trade price for the Pegassi Pizza Boy, which you can buy on the Southern San Andreas Super Autos website. If you complete 50 pizza deliveries, you'll be able to unlock the Pizza This outfit. The weekly challenge is also associated with pizza delivery. If you complete 3 pizza delivery missions, you'll earn an extra 100k. We also have a community challenge where if we collectively deliver 10 million total pizzas, we'll unlock the Pizza This tee. Now we're going to move on to some other new content this week, which is the LS Tags Daily Collectible. The first step in order to do these daily LS tags is to collect a spray can. There are 30 different spray can locations on the map, however you only need to find one. Once you have one, you'll never need to get one again. Once you've collected a spray can, you're going to have to find posters or billboards to spray the LS tags on. Each day there are 5 billboards that you can tag. However, there are also 30 different locations that these billboards can be in. So you're either going to have to go around to each of these 30 and find the 5 daily ones that you can actually spray, or you can simply look online because there are a ton of players that upload content on these daily activities. Each tag earns you $15,000 and 500 RP, and if you spray all 5 daily billboards with LS tags, you'll receive a 25k bonus, as well as the Street Artist outfit, which you can see I'm sporting here, and I mean look at this thing, it's definitely a great outfit. Along with the new activities, we also have new vehicles added to GTA this week, starting with the Vapid Dominator FX, which you can buy for $1.55 million on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. Just as I like the look of the police version, I also like this one. And instead of spending $5 million, you can get this one for $1.5 mil, which in the current GTA economy is surprisingly reasonable. Overall, it's a really tough looking car, and it allows for tons of customization options, which means you can deck it out to look even crazier. Plus, it being in the muscle category also gives it the ability to do wheelies, which is something I feel almost obligated to do when I'm in a vehicle like this. And of course, the other new vehicle added this week was the Pegassi Pizza Boy. As I said, it's available on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and if you can get the trade price, you can get it for a super reasonable $146,000. If not, it's still going to only cost you $195,000 to buy it now. As mentioned before, to unlock the Pizza Boy trade price, all you got to do is deliver 5 hot pizzas before the pizza heat timer runs out, and obviously that's got to be during one restaurant activity. Moving on, do Stockpile Adversary Mode, which is currently on double money in RP. You can find Stockpile in the Adversary Mode section of Rockstar created jobs. Do Transform Races, Known Unknown Races, and Unknown Unknown Races, because they're currently double money and 4 times RP. You can find these races in the Stunt Races category of Rockstar created jobs. Alright, now you gotta hear me out on this one. Do buy the Vapid Unmarked Cruiser. It's currently on a 30% discount with a trade price of just under $2.1 million and a buy it now of almost $2.8 million. The reason I'm saying this is because right now is the best time to buy this police vehicle, because if you're somebody like me who wants to buy some of the newer police vehicles, you're going to need a vehicle to do dispatch work. And right now, because of the discount, if you can get the trade price on this vehicle, you'll only be paying $2 million for it, which is significantly less than all the other police vehicles. Alright, so the way I'm looking at this, step 1, unlock the trade price for the Vapid Unmarked Cruiser by completing the gangbanger robbery. Once you do that, buy the Vapid Unmarked Cruiser, and then use the Vapid Unmarked Cruiser to complete dispatch work. And when you complete the specific missions or the amount of missions that you need to unlock the trade prices for the newer police vehicles, you can buy those at the best price you're currently going to get them. Next, do buy the Grotti Visione. This vehicle's on a 30% discount, and you can purchase it for just over $1.5 million. This is a really good value for this car, and while I'm sure you can tell it has a unique design just from looking at it on the website, once you actually get this car and you customize it, you can make it look absolutely insane. It's one of my favorite cars in my garage just because of how it looks, And I'm not going to sit here and say I know it's one of the best performing vehicles in the world, but it's definitely fast enough, and it certainly isn't impossible to drive. Overall, a really cool looking car for a good value. Sounds good to me. Okay, now this is the only don't that I have this week, because oddly enough, we don't have that many things that aren't worth buying this week, and because of the new content, there are actually some cool things to do. So the only thing I'm going to tell you not to do is don't buy the Gallivanter Baller ST. It's on a 30% discount with a trade price of $467,000 and a buy it now of $620,000. The reason I'm telling you not to buy this is because it's not in any way unique, because it's one of 6 Gallivanter Baller editions. We have the original Baller, the Baller 2, the Baller LE, the Baller LE LWB, the Baller ST, and the Baller STD. And if you include the armored versions of the Baller LE and the Baller LE LWB, there's actually 8 Baller editions. The Baller 1 and 2 can be stolen on the streets, so obviously you see the value there. The Baller LE and the Baller LE Armored are actually cheaper than this car, especially when it's not on a discount. And even the LE LWB and its armored version are cheaper than this. The only one that's more expensive than this is the STD, but that one's in a Monitech vehicle, so obviously you see that there's more value with that one, not to mention it's a slightly different style. So pretty much what I'm getting at is every other version of the Gallivanter Baller has some advantage over the Baller ST. So unless the look of this one is a must for you, even though I think a majority of the other ones are similar or better in appearance, I don't believe it's worth it. Do visit the gun van. The most important thing at the gun van this week is the Up and Atomizer, which is on a 30% discount. I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it, if you don't already have this weapon, you absolutely need it. It is unmatched during cell missions, because if your vehicle gets stuck or flipped over in a position you wouldn't normally be able to get it out of, this thing can pretty much get you out of any jam. Not to mention you can use it on people as a non-lethal weapon, and just in general, it's pretty fun to mess around with. Also on a discount at the gun van is the Heavy Rifle, which is on a 40% discount for GTA Plus members. Do spin the lucky wheel. The podium vehicle this week is the Imponte Ruiner ZZ8, which is valued at $1.3 million on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. I definitely recommend spinning the wheel, and if you happen to win this car, I think you'll be excited about it. My second spin this week, I got lucky and won the car, and even though I didn't think I really wanted to get it, once I saw it on the garage, I was more than content. Do try to win the LS Car Meet prize ride vehicle, which this week is the Grotti Cheetah Classic. It's valued at $865,000 on Legendary Motorsport. To win this for free, you'll have to place top 5 in LS Car Meet races for 2 days in a row. Do look for discontinued vehicles, meaning any vehicles removed from the GTA websites. 5 such vehicles can be found at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, starting with the Trafod Z-Type, which is on a 30% discount for $665,000. Next, we have the Vapid Retinue for $633,000. Then we have the Rune Cheburek, which you can purchase for $165,000. Then we have the Canis Kalahari, which you can get for the cheap price of $40,000. And last is the Coil Cyclone, which you can purchase for $1.9 million. There are also 3 other discontinued vehicles found at the LS Car Meet, which are also this week's test track vehicles, starting with the Bravado Buffalo S, which you can buy for $96,000. Next is the Grotti Carbonazar, which you can purchase for $195,000. And last is the Anis RE7B, which is on a 30% discount for $1.73 million. As usual, do your weekly time trials. This week, the HSW time trial is at the Terminal, and the regular time trial is at Pillbox Hill. I'll always recommend doing weekly time trials because they're a quick and easy way to make money. Also happening in GTA Online this week, there's only one vehicle discount that we didn't already talk about, and that's the Ubermacht Reinhardt, which is on a 30% discount for $1.1 million, and you can buy it on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. We also have a pair of clothing discounts. First, we have 40% off work jackets, as well as 40% off work shirts, and you can find these at just about any clothing store. For salvage yard robberies this week, the Podium robbery gives us the Bravado Greenwood, the Gangbanger robbery gives us the Anis Euros, and the McTony robbery gives us the Grotti Turismo Classic. At Luxury Autos, we have the brand new Vapid Dominator FX for just under $1.6 million, and the Invitero Coquette D1 for $1.5 million. And last, back at the LS Car Meet, this week's HSW Premium Test Ride is the Grotti Turismo Classic, which you can purchase for $2.2 million. So that's everything that you should and shouldn't be doing this week in GTA 5 Online. I know there's no crazy bonuses for selling businesses or anything like that, but hey, we could do a lot worse than having 2 new activities, 2 new vehicles, and some decent discounts. Hope you all enjoy the update week and delivering those hot and fresh pizzas to those apparently wealthy customers who are throwing $400 tips like it's nothing. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Skull.